Hey guys, today's video is a 90s inspired neutral glam makeup, and I wanted to bring you something a little bit different today. I recorded at my best friend's house. She was taking pictures of me. I was helping her with a project that she had for school, and so I just figured I might as well record me doing my makeup while she took a couple shots for her project. So this video is a voiceover because it's just a little bit easier. So if you are interested in how I achieve this look, then just stay tuned. Start off by priming the lid with the Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion, and I'm just going to blend that all over the lid with a concealer blending brush. And priming is essential to your eyeshadow looks. It's going to make the eyeshadows last a little bit longer and ensure that they are as pigmented as possible. Now I'm going to go into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to just take white chocolate all across the lid to set my eyeshadow primer, and make sure there's no creasing, and it's going to ensure that the eyeshadows, they have something nice to stick to, because powder will blend on top of powder a little bit better. I'm going to apply MAC Cork to my transition area with a fluffy blending brush that I have from BH Cosmetics. It's like my favorite blending brush like ever, and yes, I'm just showing you what I was applying. Again, that's Cork from MAC. So now I'm just going to deepen the crease a little bit with MAC Aromatic eyeshadow. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm just going to place that in the crease to deepen a little bit. I don't want it to be really super defined or like super dark or anything. So it's really just like a wash of depth into the crease. And I'm applying that using a Sedona Lace blending brush. I'm not sure of the number, but I'll try and start putting my brush names in the video. So I'm going to pack MAC Kitty's eyeshadow onto the lid using a BH Cosmetics flat brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply that to the lid. And this, I really want the lid to be, very sparkly and like a lighter nude tone. And yeah, I'm going to take that color and apply it to the brow bone as well. Because I think that's very 90s. I was actually born in 1997, but I did look up some makeup tutorials here on YouTube that kind of inspired this look. So yeah, I decided to do a frosty brow, and I thought that was very 90s. So that's what we are doing today, and I'm applying that same color that I put on the lid onto the brow bone and highlighting the inner corner as well. So you just want to go back and reblend everything once you apply a new color to the eye, just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Alright, so now I'm just going to go into my Too Faced, I think that's a semi-sweet chocolate bar, and take Licorice, and I'm going to start lining and like kind of smoking out the lash line a little bit, just to hide my lash band, and also to add a little bit of depth to the lashes. It's going to make them look a little bit fuller, because I'm going to be applying some more natural looking lashes today. I didn't want the eyes to be very I didn't want this look to be too dramatic, because it's like a neutral glam kind of makeup. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm taking a pencil brush to do this. It's so much easier just to do this with the pencil brush, and then just blending it out using a larger fluffy brush. So now I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Voluminous Black Mascara and just coat my lashes. This mascara is freaking bomb, you guys. Like, it's so good. It's like it's a basic mascara, but it really volumizes and lengthens. So I really like that. I believe my lashes are the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies or something like that. I got them from Walmart in like a 5 pack the other day. So yeah, these are really really nice. You can of course just use the Ardell Demi Wispies. Those are like they're legit the same eyelash. So yeah, I'm going to apply those and they're very very natural looking. So I like that. I'm going to prime the face using the Nivea Men's um, shave balm, and I'm going to just apply that to the skin. And I really do not even know how to use this yet, but I think I really do love it. It does hold the makeup in place and I don't get oily at all. Okay. I forgot to bring a corrector, so I'm actually using MAC Chili Lipstick to color correct today. I never ever do this. I've never done this before. And I wouldn't recommend doing it, but I mean, desperate times calls for desperate measures, so that's what we did today. I'm applying my Z Pore pore refiner to my T-zone area just to control oils a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my MAC skin finish in the color medium deep, I believe, and just apply that over the corrector today, because you want to set any corrector that you put on under your foundation. For foundation today, I'm going to be mixing the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect and the Clinique Stay Matte foundation, because I don't like either of them together by themselves, but I mean either of them separate by themselves, but together they're okay. So yeah, I'm just buffing that in with an e.l.f. powder foundation brush. To set my foundation into place, I'm going to take the MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NC45 all over my face just to make sure the makeup doesn't budge. And I just like the way that this sets and makes my face look. I'm going to highlight using the MAC Studio, no, not Studio, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC42. And I freaking forgot my beauty blender at home. I was so mad. So my best friend, she had something else that I could use. So yeah, that worked. I'm just going to highlight all the high points of my face, my under eye, my nose, my chin, my forehead, and my cupid's bow. So I feel like my voice sounds so manly right now. It's really really bad. But anyway, so yeah, I went back and forth between that little makeup wedge and my foundation brush, because it wasn't really giving me I don't know, it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So I really definitely prefer a beauty blender over a makeup wedge, and this one was particularly hard, so I really don't like that. But yeah, I went back and forth with my the wedge and the foundation brush that I used, which was the e.l.f. The flat top kabuki. So now I'm just going to set my concealer with the airspun powder. And I did like the makeup sponge for this, the makeup wedge for this part. It applied very nicely, and yeah. So I did sit and bake for a couple minutes, and yeah. So just pack that powder on, girl, and bake that face. I'm gonna bronze using the MAC Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep, and I'm taking that with a big fluffy like powder brush I use for bronzing my face. I really really love this powder for bronzing on my skin complexion. I'm going to just dust away that powder and blend everything in with the MAC Studio. Why do I keep saying Studio? The MAC Skin Finish in the color Dark. And a Sedona Lace. I think that's a FBO3 brush. It's like an egg-shaped brush. And then I'm going to contour it using Deep Plum, I believe, from the Amrezy palette. And I'm going to bake for 2 seconds underneath my contour and then just wipe it away just to clean the contour up a little bit. So now for blush, I'm going to mix a couple of these colors from Coastal Scents. They're actually eyeshadows. I'm going to leave the names down below. I use them like all the time in my tutorials, but I'll just insert the names down below too in the description box, where every product that I use in this tutorial will be also listed. And so yeah, I wanted like a burgundy kind of color, but I didn't want it to be so like, I don't know. I guess I wanted it to kind of be overpowering because that's how they did makeup back then. They didn't really use like bronze, like highlight and stuff like that, but I did. So I'm actually just going to spray myself with Fix Plus and then take the Sonia Kashuk Goddess Bronzer and the e.l.f. Gotta Glow to highlight, because I actually just bought that the Sonia Kashuk bronzer and I really wanted to use it. I'm not really that impressed with it, but I will give it another try. So yeah. But the packaging is like freaking beautiful. That's actually why I bought it. But yeah, so I'm applying that using an e.l.f. fan brush. I'm going to just smoke out the lash line and line the lash line using MAC Smolder eye pencil, and I'm going to, you know, run that like very heavily and thickly across the lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke that out using Licorice from the Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. You can use any black that you have, and I'm also using a pencil brush to do so. I think the brush that I'm using is from I think the Smoky palette from Urban Decay. I'm highlighting the inner corner using that Goddess Bronzer again, and then I am going to line my lips using MAC's Chestnut Lip Liner. This is like the best lip liner ever for like dark skin girls or brown skin women. So yeah, I'm going to heavily line my lips, almost like filling them in all the way, and so yeah. Now to fill my lips in and add some gloss, I'm taking Explicit Lip Gloss from MAC, and it's like a gray toned silvery kind of color, and it's freaking beautiful. It's beautiful, you guys. So yeah, that is the finished look. I'm spraying and setting my face with the Wet n Wild setting spray, and that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Check out my Instagram for pictures, and I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.